everyone, it's Michelle here from Michelle Fleur Art, and today I just have a little studio vlog for you. I've had a really lovely week this week. We had some visitors the past 2 weeks and they've kind of left, and it's been a nice quiet week of making and kind of pulling things together for a few exhibitions that I have coming up in October. So I realised that I was actually quite a bit ahead of where I thought I was. So I've been able to take the pressure down a bit and just relax into making. And I've even started a new piece in my Him to Her series on female archetypes. So that's exciting. It's the 6th piece in my series, and I'll show you a little bit of that in this video. I'm still working on it. I'm actually hoping to finish it today, but we'll see. It will be finished within the next week in any case, and I can't wait to show you that. So let's crack on with it, shall we? Earlier this week, I started on a new etching. I literally spent a full day etching this plate, and when I put it in the acid and took it out, unfortunately, it didn't take. So sadly, I have no prints to show of this plate, but it's nice to show you what I made on the plate, I suppose. Anyway, it's immortalized in video now, unfortunately not in ink and paper. Beautiful alley, don't you think? It's so sad that it didn't work, but you know, that's the way things go sometimes. Something that did work out this week is that I swapped my display cabinet in my showroom with a display cabinet that's in my living room. And this is great because the one in my living room has doors that you can open from the front. And I thought this would be better in my display room because I can put all of my ceramic pieces in it for people to see. So I did a swapperoo and pulled everything out of my display cabinet in my living room, all the shells and crystals and bits of ceramics that I've collected over the years, and really it needed a reorganization anyway, so this is how it finished up. This is the display case that was in my showroom, and I think it looks fantastic in the living room actually. I don't know why I didn't swap them a lot earlier because it just works so much better. These are all ceramic pieces I've collected, so lots of different things from different places. There's some indigenous lizards there, and yeah, beautiful ceramics from lots of Australian makers. I love collecting bits from other artists. Here are some seashells that I have in my collection and some beautiful crystals and stones. Now, here's the cabinet that's in my showroom, and now it can open from the front. The other one opened from the back, so I had to push it out from the wall whenever I wanted to get something out, and this one is just so much more practical, and I think it looks better too. So now when people visit, they can open up the cupboard themselves and have a good look at the things inside. It's housing all of my small ceramic pieces now. Yeah, so that was something that I was really happy with this week. My studio was in absolute chaos at the start of this week. It was so bad. I just had no room to put anything. So it was time again for another little rearrange. And I was feeling like it was very dark in the studio. So I wanted to pull that table away from the windows just to let in as much light as I possibly could. Here's me struggling with that table by myself. I don't know how I got it to the other side of the room. Really, but I did. I didn't even scratch a floorboard, which is a miracle really, because I just kind of pulled it, but I did get it to the other side of the room, as you can see. Yeah, I wouldn't make a great removalist, that's for sure. Anyway, I got it to the other side of the room, and then I had this cabinet underneath which I had to pull across too, and it just opened up the space considerably and let a lot more light in. I'm very happy with it now. It just feels quite a bit brighter. The shutters were very, very dusty, so I had to give them a good clean. Oh, and here's a treat. There were 2 southern right whale mamas and bubbers at our local beach this week. That doesn't happen all the time. It was pretty special. And finally, I got to work on my 6th piece in my Hymn to Her series. And this piece is all about Gaia, the Greek primordial goddess of the earth, sea, and sky. I made a lot of progress on this piece this week, but it's not quite finished, so I'll have to show you in my next video. I have a show coming up at the start of October, which has been my main focus for the past couple of months, and I'm almost finished all of the work for that. I have shown you a bit in previous videos, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I pulled out of the kiln recently for that show. So let me grab it and we can have a look. So this piece is something that I really love. It's a vase, and I've put these flowers all around. It's a bit awkward showing you with the mic, but yeah, I hope you can see it. I might just stand back a bit so it gets focus. And then there's a little hole in the top where my finger is holding onto it, and it sits on table flat, and you can put single stems or even 3 stems in there. So this will be in the upcoming exhibition. Here's another one of those vases. So this is all underglazing, done with the clear glaze, and then I have put a really icy blue glaze underneath for the bulk of the vase. All little flowers, all hand painted. Another thing I wanted to show you is this half pomegranate. I have made, I think this was my 3rd attempt. The first one the cat knocked over, so the little tips on the top broke, and then the second one cracked in the kiln, and then this one has actually worked, so I'm happy about that. So this will be part of the exhibition too. It just sits kind of like this. Oops. Also, I don't know if you can see this. This is a snake. I have another one of these that I need to underglaze, and this sits flat on the table. So I don't think I've actually described in this video what I'm working on, and it's an installation based around the myth of Persephone. All the individual pieces will be for sale in this show. So all of these reference the myth of Persephone in some way. There are both sculptural and functional pieces that I've been working on. So I have plates and cups and vases, and then I have sculptural pieces mixed in on the table as well. So the whole concept is about Persephone putting on some kind of soiree with food, and I've researched all the Greek food and made all the food, and I'm going to set it out like a little party table. So there's some things I've been working on in terms of ceramics, some things I've pulled out of the kiln. There are more, but I don't want to show you them all. And then I'm just looking at my table next to me, and there's still quite a few pieces that I need to glaze, but these will be the last set of pieces for that show. That show is coming up very soon, so I'll be really excited to take you through and show you that show. There are some other amazing ceramicists who I'm exhibiting with, and that's really exciting to me because ceramics isn't my full-time gig. As you know, I do a lot of other things. So I feel actually quite honoured to be a part of this show with some really, really great ceramicists. So that's exciting. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I'm keeping it short and sweet this week. I don't know if you can hear, but my throat's a bit scratchy, so I don't want to talk too much. It probably sounds awful. But I will see you maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm taking a really relaxed approach to video making now. I'm just doing it when I feel like it. So sometimes I do feel like making it every week if I've got a bit of stuff here. So I guess I'll just pop up on your feed occasionally, and you can watch if you like. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support as usual. If there's anything you'd like to see me do, let me know. Any kind of paintings, like paint with me's, or demonstrations, or what I do in my sketchbooks, or more of the pottery process, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Take care everyone, and we will talk soon. Peace out. Bye.